Right, here we are. Here's what we're up to at the minute with the denim jacket. So we've got the main features on now, and I've decided to put that little logo in there. And what I've now got to work on to finish it off is the background. And I've got to say, I didn't realise there was so much going on in the background until I've had a closer look at this. Well, you can see parts we've got the darker lines, we've got all the lettering and stuff like that. So that'll be a little bit of fun. I'm going to try the darker lines first by putting on a very thin coat, almost like a watery coat of the darker grey, and see if that works, so we can still see some of the white coming through, but obviously make it a bit darker. We will see how that works. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I'm quite pleased with it up to now. Let's see how we go. Well, people, I do believe we are there. So we have the final bit of unveiling to do. Bingo. How's that? Oh, we interrupt this transmission because I have noticed something that hasn't been finished properly, and it's been preying on my mind. Woke up this morning, thought, gotta sort it. What is it? It's the lettering. What's wrong with the lettering? If you have a close look there, look at all the little light grey splashes that are on the lettering, and here it's solid. This has got to be done properly. It's the detail that makes these things. So I'm just about to remedy that situation. I shall return soon. Bingo! Now I'm happy. Now I've got it finished. I've only taken just a few little dots in the lettering, but it makes all the difference. All the differences. I can sleep well at night now, definitely. So there we go, the finished product. There are some differences regarding proportion in this one compared to the actual cover, and you probably work it out. The lettering is actually smaller than the figure proportionately wise. Simple reason being, obviously, we've got to fit that lettering in that space there. If if I'd have done the figure in proportion, it'd have probably only come down to about here. So I wanted that to fill up a little bit more there, and I think it does fill up the jacket a little bit better. But it does mean that some of the vertical darker lines are not hitting the letters in the place that it does on the album cover. You know, that's just the way it is. I've still got that feel from the album cover in there, and also obviously I've added the logo down here and brought some of these other lines further down, added a little bit of extra change in tone here, and a few more letters down there just to blend it all together. So it's done. What I also had to do, once it's all dry, I ironed it, and the iron, the heat, seals the medium that you mix with the acrylic paint. It seals it in, makes it a little bit more flexible. So, you know, we have got a wobble there. You certainly wouldn't fold this in half, because that could, well, create the crack there, but you have got much more flexibility there for when it's been worn. Okay, so that's So that's it. And obviously when you seal it, you've got to put a cloth on top of a dish, not a dishcloth, a tea towel, something like that on top of it. You don't iron straight onto the paint. So you let the heat go through the cloth. That just protects it slightly. But apart from that, I can now happily say job is done. Next commission is done and dusted, out of the way, and it's going to be picked up at the weekend. Hopefully they'll like it too. So it's on with other things now. Back to my lids. Got quite a few lids to get sorted out, so cracking on with them, and then we'll see what else turns up. Might get another jack, you never know. See what happens. Up for anything. Okie dokie. Happy days.